Welcome back to the broadcast. With such an extensive culinary resume, Executive Chef Julio Peraza, correct? Love that. Brings a more modern approach to the traditional Mexico City cuisine of Komali restaurant. So let's take a look at what you're going to be making for us today, because there's a lot going on here.
It already smells
We're
good.
excited.
Yes.
Kimber and I are excited.
We're hungry.
Yeah.
So this is one of our popular items that we have in our menu for summer. So this is called cochinita pipil. So pretty much is
Cochinita
pipil.
pipil.
Pipil. So it's braised pork shank.
Okay.
And it's very simple. You can make it at home. So we'll start off right away with season a little bit of the pork shank.
Okay.
Put some gloves over here. Always season everything first, salt and pepper.
It's just dry. Like mainly salt and pepper, right?
Yes.
Is that the main
Very
thing you
simple.
do? And it is dry.
So what we have here, it's just a pot that we're gonna actually pan-sear for a little bit.
Okay.
As we're doing that, you wanna.
Now, can you just buy what is this? This is like a pork shank.
This is a pork shank. You can get any supermarket.
Okay. And it comes in that size. I've never bought a pork shank before, so.
It's almost if you would you can actually do this dish with a lamb shank.
Oh, okay.
It's almost the same concept.
Okay. Gotcha. Okay.
So as we're searing it,
Mm-hmm.
pretty much to golden brown, I'm gonna have you add orange juice to the blender.
Oh, this is orange juice.
Oh, yum.
I thought it was the
It
oil
looks like
again. Yeah.
stock or something, yes.
There you go.
1 cups?
Just two.
Okay.
No, is
So
this also
this-
something that you serve at your restaurant
We do.
as well?
We
Okay.
do. So this is the key ingredient for this recipe. It's called achote.
And what does that mean?
So this is annatto paste. It's actually used in the Yucatan region of Mexico.
Okay.
And go ahead and blend
Okay.
it. It adds actually a really good aroma to your dish.
Okay.
It's a wonderful item to use. Go ahead. So our next step is going to be.
Can I smell it? Oh.
Take a whiff.
Kimber broke it.
Don't
Ooh.
trust me in the kitchen.
It's really good.
So 4 bay leaves.
Okay. And this is
dry
all after
oregano.
you've seared it.
Sear
Now
it
we're
as
adding
it's
this in.
processing
Okay.
it. Oregano. It's dry oregano. It'll
Okay.
add just a beautiful aroma to this dish. Then it's very simple. You just pour it all over in there.
Okay.
Yummy.
And this is one of the dishes that once you actually have the sauce ready, in 3 hours is pretty much done.
I was about to ask you how long you have to
3
does
hours.
this take to cook
So
and everything.
in southern regions of Mexico, they use a lot of banana leaves.
Okay.
So like in your tamales, you can actually use it for braising. It's a wonderful item to use. So pretty much what we do here, it's just cover a little bit and put it down for 3 hours.
And it's just like this. It's cooked. And does that season it as well, the banana
It
leaves?
adds a really earthy aroma to it.
Interesting.
So-
Does it get kind of like cracked? Like it bakes as
It'll
well?
steam up.
Okay.
So it's
steams
using
up, okay.
right now. It's just literally like the steaming vessel.
Okay.
Okay.
So
A steaming
Steaming
vessel.
vessel.
I
I like
love that.
that.
Steaming vessel.
we've got here. It's something that's already pretty
I
much
smell
done.
this?
Yes. Go ahead.
Oh, that smells so good.
Oh, wow.
What we have here is a little bit of arugula.
Okay.
Green
I love
beans.
arugula.
And peas. So once it's braised, just add
Okay.
peas, a little bit of arugula, and your green beans.
This is a pretty impressive dish if you make this for someone at your house.
I think
this
so.
Is,
I think you're very fancy.
thank you.
Yes.
Yes.
So you want this just for maybe like 2 minutes.
Okay.
You don't want to overcook the green beans and the peas, and Once that's done, come over
It's
here.
almost like a stew.
Yeah, that's what I was just thinking.
Wow.
The chota thickens up a little bit, so it's
Now, if you didn't have the banana leaves, I mean, could you just put a top on it, or is this really pretty critical to the dish?
it's critical.
You got to have
But
it.
you can
okay.
also cover it with foil if you want.
Okay.
But you can just.
But we
put it
need
in.
these to,
Yeah.
to help
Makes
with
it authentic.
the different flavors. Okay.
So.
Wow, that
this
meat
dish
looks so tender.
for a little bit. Around.
Is this one of the dishes at Komali that people it's a signature one, they just ask? Because I probably wouldn't think to order pork shank, but seeing this, I would love it.
It's a very nice dish, refreshing, because the sauce is, as you notice, there's no butter involved.
Right.
It's
pretty healthy, I would imagine.
It is. I mean,
It was orange juice?
all you
and
need, orange juice, a little bit of bay leaf, dry oregano, and you got your beautiful green vegetables to go
Okay.
with it. And here it is, the final product.
It's beautiful. Wow, can we try this?
Of course, there's some.
Here
Okay.
we go. Dish it up.
Now you guys are open lunch and dinner?
We're actually open for brunch Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Ooh, and is this
and open for dinner?
Okay.
Is this one of the items that would be on a brunch menu? Oh my God.
No, just for
this
dinner.
like falls apart. Did you see that?
Yes. Oh my gosh. Here, I'll help.
Okay, so tell me about your brunch.
Brunch is really popular. Sundays is super busy. It's very what the approach that we're taking at Komali is chef driven. So you'll get your staples, your omelets. You get your huevos pochados. But a lot of people just come in there. We have great mimosas. Our bartender, Leanne, does a wonderful job with her cocktail program.
Okay.
So a lot of times what we do is pair up some of my dishes with her drinks.
Her drinks. And that's during your brunch special. Now,
Brunch.
tell everybody where you're located if someone has not been to Komali
It's on
before.
Colt and Fitzhugh.
Okay.
That little plaza
I
there.
love that area.
Oh, it's a wonderful area.
It's a great brunch area. I'm sure that you've been there before.
Yes.
We have
It's
a
a good
beautiful
date place
patio.
too.
So you have a beautiful patio. That's what we're talking about. All right, well, thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you
It's
so
just
much.
fabulous.
Pleasure.
I can't wait
So
to have
yummy.
more of this. The food at Komali is superb, and the cocktails are just as incredible, just as we talked about. So swing by sometime, and you can have Chef Julio cook your dinner. And I recommend that you have this pork shank. Wonderful. All right, details about this segment you can find at thebroadcasttv.com, and you can click on today's link. We'll be right back. And when we come back, let me tell you what's going to happen. This is big. In the broadcast studio, we have actor Mark Duplass and director Charlie McDowell are here. Take a look. Lisa's over there talking to him. We're getting the lowdown on the latest film, The One I Love, when the broadcast returns.